messed up. I didn't lay anything out for supper. So this is my challenge. I'm going to go in my freezer and my refrigerator. Things that are left over in packages and stuff I need to get rid of, I need to use up. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a one-pot meal out of it. Be like a big pot of goulash or something. I grew up on goulash. Goulash was always the leftovers. You just throw them in a big pot. But, yeah, I messed up. I didn't plan my supper, so. Anyways, that's what I'm going to do. So I challenge anybody else to do the same. See if you can go into your freezer and your refrigerator and start pulling stuff out, and if it's still any good, and see what you can make out of it. That's what I'm going to do. So let's get started. Okay, I found a pound of pork. I'm going to use that instead of beef, because I need to cook it. We like ground pork, so I'm going to cook that up and season beef. Sometimes I'll mix my pork with my ground pork with my ground beef. I think I'll just use it. It's been in there a little while. It needs to be used. I'm going to season my pork. I'm going to put me a little bit of pepper. A little bit of salt. I've got some basil. I'm putting a little bit of basil in there. I always season my meat. I got a little bit of oregano. Now, when I was cleaning out my freezer and my refrigerator, I had these bell peppers. They were in the freezer, red, orange, and yellow, that I had bought, and I had cut them up and put them in the freezer. I had these leftover black olives from Taco Day that needed to be used. I had half an onion that I had used in something else that needed to be used. I had some mushrooms that probably in a couple of days would have been no good, so we're going to use that. And right up here I had about 4 cloves of garlic that needed to be used, because I think in a couple of days you couldn't have used them either. So it's time for them. And then this right here, this is the end rind off of my Parmesan cheese. And I had stuck it in the freezer because I watch a lot of, we love Italian food. And I watch them Italian mamas cooking. I just love it. And they'll tell you to put your end rind in your freezer, and when you make a big pot of spaghetti sauce, throw that rind in with that spaghetti sauce while it's simmering, and they say it just gives that sauce a really good taste. So anyways, that's what I'm going to try in this one pot goulash that I've got going on here, out of leftovers and cleaning my freezer and my refrigerator out. And we'll see what we come up with. I think it might be pretty good. I also I had some frozen corn, and I'm going to throw it in there too. And I've got quite a few jars of my canned tomato juice that needs to be used before I start putting, before the garden season gets in, I'll start putting new up. So I'm going to put tomato juice in this. And it's already got seasoning in it, so it'll be good. And then I've got a little less than a half of a canister of penne, and I'm going to put it in there. So all of this that you see here is leftovers from other things that I probably cooked and didn't need all of it, so I'll either put it in the freezer or I'll put it in the refrigerator till I need it. So all of this is going to make a pretty decent supper, I believe. But I'm going to get this ground pork browned up, and we'll come back and see what else we can do to it. And my ground pork's really cooking up good, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add my bell peppers, my onions. I'm going to go ahead and add my mushrooms, my garlic. I've got about 4 cloves of garlic that I went ahead and cut up, and I'm just going to put them all in there because I'd rather use them than watch them go bad, because that's just a waste of money. So that's why I'm doing this today. I'm cleaning my freezer and refrigerator out and making a one-pot meal out of it. I don't want to put my olives in there yet. So I've got my ground pork, bell peppers, onions, garlic, and mushrooms. And that looks pretty good already. And I'm going to put me just a little bit more salt and pepper on that. And I'm going to let that cook down for just a little bit. I think my pork and all my other goodies is cooked down pretty good. And it looks pretty good. So I think what I'm going to do now is start adding my other stuff and get it to simmering so we can get this done. Now this has been, I like to take this challenge because if a person can go into their pantry, their freezer, and their refrigerator, not knowing what they're going to do, and take leftovers, not stuff that you bought for a certain meal, but your leftovers, and make you a meal out of it, then you've done a pretty good job, I think. I know we had to do it a lot growing up because we had to spread things out and make things go a long ways. So all that's good and done. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my little Worcestershire sauce in there. And I think I'll put my frozen corn. I'm going to stir this up. It smells really good. I've always got frozen corn, frozen peas, stuff like that, usually in the freezer because, and I buy them in big bags. So if I need some for soup or something, I can just grab a handful or whatever. Okay, I put my corn in there. I think I've got my tomato juice that I need to use, so I'm going to pour it in there. It's a pint. I've got, I went ahead and got me 2 cups of beef broth. I'm going to pour that in there. And stir this up good. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I don't think I'm going to put any more salt and pepper in it, but I'm going to put maybe a little bit more basil. Because people that know me know that I like a lot of seasoning. I just like that taste. I'm going to put a little bit of salt, I guess. It's easier to go ahead and put it in there than try to salt it afterwards and then you end up getting too much in it. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and put my black olives. I'm just going to throw it all in here. On Taco Tuesday, I always try to have black olives because Danny don't really care for them, but I do, so. And if I make taco soup or something like that, I always try to have some on hand. But these are in the refrigerator from probably soft tacos or something we'd had. Now, I'm not going to put all this pasta in here. I think I'm just going to put a couple handfuls. And I'm going to let this simmer and cook for about, I don't know, I'll probably do it for about 30 minutes. Then I'll taste it and see if I need to add anything. But I think we're looking pretty good. So I'm going to put the lid on it. I'm going to let it simmer a little bit. And we'll be back. Guys, look what I forgot. Went to all that trouble to get that Parmesan rind out. And I'm going to stick it in here. Let it simmer with all that other stuff too. Okay, it's been simmering for about 20 minutes. I'm going to take the lid off. Looks pretty good. Yeah. Now I want y'all to look, that end rind of that Parmesan, I want you to look how it melted in there. I think I'm just going to leave it in there because I know that's going to give it a lot of good taste. So I'm just going to leave it in there. Now I looked and I did not have any mozzarella. I did have a little bit of cheddar, but I don't want to use cheddar on this because this is more a throw together Italian one pot leftover deal. So, but what I did have is I had some ricotta. So I think I'm just going to dollop some ricotta in there and let that melt in there. And I think it'll be good. What do y'all think? You know, this has been fun. It was fun because the challenge of able, you know, you didn't plan your meal, or I didn't, and you went in there and you need to use your leftovers. So you get in your freezer and you get in your refrigerator and you pull out this stuff and put a meal together. And it's a pretty neat deal. But I'm going to let this simmer a little bit more and let that ricotta melt in there. But I think I'm going to go ahead and taste it. Get me some pork in there. And it's hot, I'll tell you. I just burnt my tongue. But it's really good. I like that it's still got a lot of juice in it too. Because I tell you, I had about half a bag of leftover hot dog buns in the freezer too. And hot dog buns make the best garlic bread. I'm telling you, they come out crunchy and that's why we like it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my hot dog buns for the garlic bread. I'll make me a little bit of salad. And I think we're good to go. So anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and y'all take that challenge too and see what y'all can come up with, because like I said, it is kind of fun. So give me a thumbs up, share the video, and y'all come back and see me, because I'll miss you if you don't.